Hi, so this is a collab with Andy and Leanna and Erica. And this is where we pick our top 5 favorite brands and we create a look using eyeshadow from each of the palettes we pulled. Let's start with saying this was really hard. And I also did not pull my favorite palettes from the brand. I just pulled palettes from the brand that I thought I could create some sort of a cohesive look with. Um, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm thinking maybe something purple. Um, my brands are in no particular order. I will have everybody linked down below. Make sure you go check out their video. I can't wait to see what their favorite brands are and to kind of guess. I think some of my favorite brands will surprise some people, and then some will be really obvious. So, if you know me, I'm going to mention Be Perfect. I just really like their shadows. I feel like they're really consistent and beautiful. I'm going to go into Dark Side. This is the Interstellar palette. And I also really like big palettes. I know that some people don't, but I do. I just like the ability to create more gradient and just kind of have everything I could want in one palette, which could be kind of obnoxious too if you just have a lot of large rainbow palettes, but I kind of like it. So the next brand I'm going to mention is Melt. This is the She's in Party, and I know that they're not always consistent, or some people say they're not consistent, and I do know that they've had some changes in their formula over the years. I'm gonna go into Mean Streak, um, but you guys, like, for whatever reason, I just haven't been able to get off of the Melt train. Not yet. Maybe one day I will. I know their shimmers are not anything spectacular, but I do think that they are a beautiful shimmer formula. It's just basic. Um, and it's definitely not like keeping up with the new indie brand shimmers. However, sometimes a basic shimmer is really nice, in my opinion. Doesn't always have to be a duochrome or a multi-chrome or something just super bam in your face. At least that's my opinion. I think that they do grunge the best, and I think that might be part of why I love them so much is that I haven't had a grunge palette from any other brand that I love the way I do Melt's palettes. And I do like a grunge look sometimes. And there's their palettes, not all of them, but their grungy palettes, they have different types of grungy color stories that I just find myself really enjoying. Glam Light. This is the Scooby-Doo Creeps and Crawls. I'm going to go into this purple. I do get annoyed with the fact that a lot of their collab palettes do not have names for the shadows. I feel like that's just a little lazy. They didn't take the time to name those. But I love Glam Light. Most of you know that. I have been hearing that their customer service is awful. I will say their shipping takes forever, but I don't mind that, especially since it's posted on their website that it's going to take time. If they weren't transparent about it, I may be feeling a little bit different about it, but because they are transparent about that, I don't mind. I will say that I was disappointed with their latest release, the Nightmare on Elm Street. I think that the quality was not the same, but I really do love them. I love their collabs. I love the horror collabs. I like their aesthetic. I like, that they are LGBTQIA friendly. I am going to go back into the She's and Party palette and use the Mean Streak. And I do, for the most part, love their shimmer formula. Minus in that Nightmare Before Christmas, Nightmare on Elm Street palette. And so I just hope that that isn't like something that they continue to do. I have loved seeing this brand grow, and I really I like them. And they're very colorful. They have bigger palettes with lots of color. The next brand is Ace Beauty. I used to want all of their palettes. I have since then come off of that high of needing all of their palettes. I'm gonna go into Begonia. But I do really like them. They have one of my favorite green palettes, and the Classical Paradise is one of my favorites as well. I would like to get a couple of their newer palettes. I have very, very minimal experience with their new formula. I have been somebody who enjoyed their old formula, but I do believe that their new formula has better shimmers, and that update was a good update. I'm going to use the black, but I didn't add any more from the Be Perfect. It's just the brush that I had originally used. The next brand is Jolie Beauty. This is the Sirens palette, and this brand very quickly became one of my favorites. I just think that they're amazing. They have my style of palettes that I love. I love their themes. I just really love it. I'm going to go into Song. I enjoy the quality, the themes, the bigger palettes. I love that they're all the similar size to each other. I think that the price is a good price for what you're getting. And I don't feel like they over release, which I also really enjoy. It's one thing I don't or haven't enjoyed about Glamlight is I do feel like they have been over releasing. It is a multi-chrome. It may not be showing up too well with my lights, but it is stunning. It might not even really be a multi-chrome. I think it's more of a very strong, maybe trio, but it's stunning. It's blue purple shift. I know that people don't like the fact that Jolie Beauty has glitters in their palettes, but I really like the glitters in their palettes, and I am not one that hates glitter. I don't wear it a lot, but when I do want to wear it, I always like the fact that I have that option. I think that I am going to take this shade from the Scooby-Doo Glamlight palette and put it kind of in my inner corner. It is kind of a little dark, but we're gonna do it anyways. And that's the other thing that I really like about Glamlight is how dark their shadows are. I know some people don't love that, but I do. And then for my brow bone, I'm just going to go into the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm. How many carats, I think? I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it up here. I've really been enjoying this highlighter. When I first got it, I hated it, but now I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera, finish everything up, and I will come back. There it is. Here's my look. I don't know if you can see the shift and that shadow, but it is so pretty. And yeah, those are my top 5 favorite brands. It was really hard. It was really hard. I almost put Beauty Bay in, but Beauty Bay just hasn't been releasing anything that I've been interested in, and has kind of like, I'm not as excited about them anymore. I don't know. Make sure you go check out Andy and Erica and Leanna to see their top 5 favorite. I cannot wait. I have some guesses for them, but you know, they did tell me, but I don't remember. So I could remember in my subconscious brain. So it'd be kind of cheating, I guess. Anyways, I'm excited to go see what look they create using their top 5 brands. And this was hard, you guys. It was hard making sure I could create. It was really challenging in my mind to create a cohesive look. But once I started doing it, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it was still nerve-wracking. Anyways, hope to see you guys next time. Bye.